Sorry, guys. Yeah, so there might be this spike. We're getting closer to the close. It's really hard to say if that spike's going to be here at the end of the day or if it's going to be like overnight, because this Ace of Wands here is indicating this move into the end of the day that offers opportunity to open up a short, and then we got this low significator here, so it's a little tricky. But I would look for, like, if there's any type of like sharp drop before the close, like in the next 10 minutes or so, I would use that as an opportunity to enter into a long position for an overnight swing if I'm not already in a long position. Yeah, I think this might actually be it happening right here. Because there's supposed to be off of a peak, this sharp drop here before the close. I'd probably enter into a partial long here would be a good idea for an overnight swing. And then if we go lower, I would add to the long. The idea is to close out to close out here with this Princess of Wands, but it might be this. It might end up being the same high as this high. It's possible. We'll have to see how low we go before this spike to the upside. Let me see. Which way do we go into the close? This is so weird. I keep finding these upside down cards. Matter of fact, I'm gonna exit for a day trade and not do this trade. It's too risky. It's too risky. I'm out. I'm not certain enough for it. I did a 15% account gain today. That's good enough for me. I appreciate it. Unbelievable calls on Tesla and BA on the Discord. Appreciate it. It was luck. Guide on BAC and Apple remainder of the week. All right, so BAC for the rest of the week. What a spike. It's to the upside. It's going higher. You might have an opportunity, a better opportunity to get into it tomorrow because it's price swings. On Thursday is where I would exit out of long positions on Thursday. Sharp drop on Friday. Or maybe not a sharp drop, but an overall decline on Friday. And then the other one was Apple. Where's July? Oh, I don't have a July for Apple, duh. Well, let's look at the 1 year. Oh, looks overall bullish from the 1 year, but let's see what the card's got to say. This one's looking bearish for the week. Every day, pretty much. Oh my god, I need to organize my deck. I don't know what Hermes did, but like all my cards are like in different directions and flipped over. Like, jeez. Hermes. All right, so next we've got. Hey, AV. Will IWM go down 10% or more into August, September? I got a yes. That's a big move. Do they do percentage? I don't know if they do percent. Probably not, right? Oh, here. Nice. I mean, this is 10%, so 10% or more. I mean, we're probably coming down to here at least. That's a pretty big move. Oh, I'm so glad I got out of that call. See, when you have too much doubt, just exit. Just exit. There's more certain opportunities. Now I would get into a long position right now. Let me put that in my alerts. Yeah, hopefully people bought long. I just got back into a long position here. Oh my god. Cash account so much better than margin when you don't have when you're not over the PDT threshold. There's no comparison. I'm too stubborn. I'm too stubborn, I admit it. Sometimes I'm too stubborn. But that's also what got me to where I am. Stubbornness. Just about anybody I know would have quit way long time ago and multiple times. Oh my god, perfect timing on that buy. I mean, guys, you got to see what these alerts say today. We just started doing this new service through our website. It's Discord alerts. So I'll show you guys what we did today. Alright guys, this is today's alerts. We have this new service where real-time Discord alerts whenever I make a trade or whenever I see an opportunity for a trade in real time. I'm texting it out through Discord at $75 a month. This was today's alerts. Look at this. $9.32, closed long position here. This was from the prior day where we bought a long position down here at $5.59. All right, or hold for multi-day swing. $10.07. I say next entry for long positions out around 1 o'clock. So about 1:30, we were a little bit late on it, but still pretty solid. I got into a long position here at 1:30, and that spiked to the downside. 247 closed long positions. Solid trade right there for a day trade. And then buy long 347. I mean, they say you can't time the market, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did today and yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the one after that. I mean, of course you can time the market. You can do anything. It's infinity. You just got to be stubborn enough to figure it out. If nobody else has done it, you got to figure it out. It doesn't mean it can't be done. And I'm 100% hands down proof, living proof of that. Still to this day, people are like experts on Wall Street. Are like, you can't time the market. Put that on CNBC. Like, turn on your CNBC. I guarantee you hear them say, can't time the market at least once in a half-hour period. Those are the experts. They want you to think you can't, because if you trade like it's a casino, you get casino results, and the house always wins. But if you trade like a smart person, like, you can make some serious money. Treat it like a business. I'm at 16.5% account gain today. So if you're interested in those alerts, by the way, guys, you go to our website, Tarot for Traders, click on our services, SO Meta Posts. This is actually going to get changed a little bit, but what you're looking for is this Discord alerts under our services tab. Discord, or there'll be subscriptions probably at the time, but Discord alerts. Click here to order. You can get stock or crypto. They're $75 each, or you can get them both for $125. And I think it's probably already become the most valuable service for a trader on our website. Also, one of our most valuable. I think there's the all paid and the total are more valuable, but it's still pretty darn valuable, especially if you want to day trade the S&P 500. No doubt about that. Look at this spike, guys. Look at this spike. I mean, we got in again at 347. 347. Boom. Solid trades all day. Solid trades all day yesterday. Like, $75? Are you kidding? We're going to keep it that way, though, because I want people to have access to this. Hey, will silver follow gold's price surge in the coming days? Pretty sure that's an affirmative. Let me see. Yeah, there should be a high here and a big sell-off right at the end of the month. And my recommendation is you're probably better off because like you can go higher, but before you go higher, if there's a dip, like do you have the strength, the cojones, the mental discipline to not sell at a loss? And if you don't think you do, then you should get out like here at the end of the month at this key technical price level. We're pretty much at it. What the heck? Oh, I see. I see. When you do it like that, it's got to be percent. I gotcha. Like end of the year, there's a possibility we go even higher, but it's kind of risky, you know. The multi-year for silver is not that great, to be honest. But overall, I think it probably does go higher for the year because the metals are really the outperformers, especially gold. But the metals in general are the outperformers for 2024 as far as what all of my research says. Has gold topped off for now? Oof. Yeah, it gets pretty ugly here, guys. It's like a spike to the upside. I mean, you could risk it, but it's probably a good place to exit. It, it looks like silver goes a little. Matter of fact, this is probably where to exit. This is a low from January, February, not a high here, and so this is a high here. I would probably exit around these price levels. Hey, you should sell silver. You should probably lock in a price. Yeah, it's 31.30. I'm looking at the reading. I mean, it goes higher at the end of the year, but not before a big dip that's coming imminently in August. All right, so you should lock in that price. It's 31.31 right now. Okay. All right. I'm on the live stream. Okay. Bye. See that? That was me telling my parents to sell their silver. My parents need cash though. So like long-term play, maybe not but on the short term, if you're looking to sell this year, not a bad place to do it because there is a sharp drop here in August before these highs again at the end of the year. And we probably do go a little bit higher. It's what, the 16th, but we're getting real close to that top, real close. And matter of factly, where's the gold one? See, what concerns me is that I don't have a high here for gold, and here it is in July, a high. So this one's a little bit off. Pretty solid most of the year, but had the low there at the beginning of the year. High in April. High in May. I just didn't see this one. But that means, I mean, it doesn't mean the rest of the reading's bad. I mean, it's probably just that little piece. That's what happens when I'm wrong about something. It's usually just a little piece of the reading. So that's why, like, in real time is the most valuable tool for trading. Because if there is something wrong, I see it, I'm like, oh, I should have read it like that. That makes sense. And then I adjust accordingly. Right? And that was... Oof. Here we go, a little sell-off at the close. But either way, I think we end up to the upside overnight. And maybe that we come back to here. Yeah. I would stay long here for the overnight swing. So, hard to say if gold's topped off, but I'd say we're pretty close for now, at least on the short term. Can I go over Bitcoin and altcoin in general for the next few days? Our Bitcoin alert's been pretty spot on too. You can see this was one of the trades from our Bitcoin alert. We don't do daily, like day trades, but we do swing trades. And we advised to enter here on the 12th, 13th. Got in on the 12th, maybe added to it on the 13th, and then advised to close out on the 17th. Not wait to the 16th, even though it probably would go higher. There'd be some tricky chart behavior, and you can see what happened right there. But now, if you made it through that, chances are that we'll be at an even higher price level tomorrow from which we fall. Why does it do that? I don't get it. Yeah, somewhere in there tomorrow before a decline. And then we should see a bit of a like mixed kind of thing, and then there's a pretty big move out of a trough here on the 22nd. But it gets kind of mixed, and it looks kind of bearish over the 18th and the 19th. We probably test this level here like 62.8. Whoa, we're going lower. Oh wow, guys! So there's a sharp drop. This might actually be another low. Like we might actually come back down here around the 22nd. But then it looks like we have like this big move to the upside out of it, and we probably have higher price levels at the end of the month. But yeah, there's a sharp drop here, guys. I would be very mindful of that. If I didn't take profits yet, I would probably take them here. There's not much left on the table. All right, let's take a look at theta. And I got some loyal angels that are always wondering about theta. Let's take a look at that for them. We're pretty on point with that, and then a higher one here on the 16th. This is the high. I'm glad I looked at this. This is a near-term high here. Well, okay, so there's actually a chance we have a slightly higher price level tomorrow. It actually looks like we do like some bumping along, like multiple failed attempts to break through this resistance that we formed over here. So I'm going to mark this off. This is like that interference price level. And if you're new to the channel, I always mark swords cards in yellow. The suit of swords. But this does look kind of scary over here. This is pretty hard stuff to read. But that's what it looks like we're going to be doing, is bumping along this resistance. We'll probably go a little higher tomorrow, and then we should do like some bumping along that sideways for a bit, maybe like multiple failed attempts to break through. It's hard to say if we break through at the end of the month. Probably not, because of this unicursal and the sharp drop here. But we'll have to see when we get a little bit closer. Dogecoin. I mean, how many freaking Dogecoins do we need? There you are. I'm gonna cut the questions here, guys. It does look like this one's got higher to go. But it might be after we pull back. I think we probably pull back a little bit first. Yeah, we pull back a little bit first, and in the midst of the pullback, there's this unexpected move that takes us into August, but be very, very careful here because we've got a low in August. Very, very high chance, likelihood of a strong low. It's not necessarily a lowest low for the year, but I'm seeing a really significant low here in a lot of 1 years. It could very well be the lowest low for the year. That would be our. I mean, we're not really that far away, are we? Right? It's probably a lowest low for the year. USO. What am I doing? It's kind of price swingy here in the end of the month. Kind of price swingy. At the end of this week, do we have a fast sudden move higher? I gotta know this time. Let me see. Yeah, I'm getting to the downside, so it might be the spike, like the pop and drop here in the beginning of August, actually. Right, because the completion card here in the end of the month, we're now in like the second half of the month for sure, right? The rally there should be a rally that turns over here, right? And that's kind of like what we see happening. But in early August, there's a pop and a drop. It looks like we have a higher price level in August. Really price swingy for USO. And then the last question. I'm getting unclear response for the INTC Dell ones. But with that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for following through on the Rule of Karma. Blessings to all my angel investors. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.